I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, the Leafs have an 11-game win streak to start the season after a win over Kansas City Scouts as they head to Calgary to face the Flames. Let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Calgary on the first line is Jake Guentzel, Stan Mikita, and Matthew Barzal. On their second line, Steve Shutt, Eric Holla, and Mario Tremblay. On the third line, Matt Naslin, Earl Ingerfield, and Ryan Hartman. And on the fourth line, David Booth, Ivan, and Sam O'Reilly. On defense, on the first pair is Vince Dunn and Tommy Appling. On the second pair, Vladislav Gavrikov, Eric Cernak. And on the third pair is Igor Zamula with Corson Kulemans. Starting in net is Connor Hellebuck, with Michael Liu acting out. And their scratch players tonight are Billy Onavainen, Jacob Stankel, and Sergei Fedorov. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Randy McDonald. On the third line, Marcus Johansson, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Brock McGinn, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey and Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov and Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Randy Hiller. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek, with Arthur Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sheldon Surrey and Philip Kurashev.
Well, these home fans could certainly give a boost to one of the hottest teams in hockey right now. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. This team is humming right now. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Leafs win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Toronto's on the attack. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Quick feed down low. Can't get a hold of that pass. Works it across to Alumni. Stops him cold. Scrum along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Guentzel. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Handles the puck. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Here's a centering pass. Dishes it off again here. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Shuts him down.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Taken by Murray. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hellebuck. Puck scooped up by Zamula. Here they come on the attack. Angles it over to Taves. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Flames have it now. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Calgary's looking to break out. Dumps it into the O-zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. Dishes it off. Pass out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Steps into it. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Stopped by the goaltender. Down the right side and into the zone.
Got a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Centering pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Shots got on the offensive end. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Puck grabbed by McDonald. Takes the pass. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Into the offensive end now. The Flames ready to go on the attack. Hasek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Leafs win the draw. Quick pass to Lindros. And that's picked off by O'Reilly. Puck picked up in the open ice. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And now he tries to get it across to Hyman. And a stiff break setup. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. The Flames gain possession. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to O'Reilly. The Leafs take it along the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Answered the call there. Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Makita's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Barzal's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that one's stopped. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Puck picked up by Barzal. And a great save. Sends it out in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. From the point, they take control of it. Tries to feed it over to Barzal. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes the feed at the point. Stops the rocket of a shot. Looks to make a play over to Taves. Great poke check on the reach. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Shutt. From one point man to another. And that goes off a body. And now it's grabbed by Shutt. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to McDonald. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Flames look to start the transition game. And he takes the pass. Uses the force on that hit. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Nelson. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Moves it quickly over to Hartman. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nelson. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. With the steal. Moves it to Nelson. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Myers. Oh, and he whiffs. The Flames take possession here in the open ice. Passes it over. Slides it back to the blue line. The Flames take over on possession. Calgary's on the attack. Shot! Just a simple save by Hasek.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Let's move to the middle, and that's deflected off someone in front. Calgary's got it against the boards, and they'll dump it in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Lindros. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. To the low slot. There's the whistle, and here's the call. O'Reilly's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset the intermission.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit. Well, each team is going to lose a player here. It's going to be an offsetting call.
Toronto's got another opportunity here on the man advantage. The Flames win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Picked up along the boards by Nelson. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Albaline's lugging the puck. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Oh, he'll feel that one. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Well, a whole lot of nothing in that period. Let's hope we get an icebreaker in the second.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The Leafs power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Calgary's got the puck. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
And he sidesteps the check there.
O'Reilly's almost back on the ice.
And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Lindros. An easy save by Hellebuck. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. The Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Turns them away. Trying to get back on the attack now. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Slides it diagonally to Burrows. Great poke by Ceulemans. Great defensive stick work on the play. Toronto's moving it along the wing. He got all of that hit. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. The Flames have it now. Good use of the body on the play. Up along the wing. Slides the puck to shut. Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. Toronto's in now. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Flames come up with a defensive zone draw. And now he passes up to Tremblay. Great read by Johansson. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Driving right to the front. Big time stop there.
He not only wins this foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Leafs have it against the wall. And a little physicality ends that threat. Passes it over to Chernak. Broken up in the neutral zone by Myers. Moves it around along the half wall. Calgary's got possession of the puck. The Flames will play it in their own end. Shot gives them nothing in front. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Throws it in. Gets the puck over to Valimaki. And serves up a little knock on the play. Here they come on the attack. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Grabs the puck. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Grabs possession of the puck. Shot. And he gets in front of that. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Hey, always a good time at the rink, and the good times get even better because they're giving away free stuff. The team's giving away pucks, souvenir collectibles. Coming up next game, I'm told there's still a few tickets left online. Jump on board now. Directed over to Booth. Tosses it on to O'Reilly. The Flames take it along the wall.
Oh, Ben's done.
Icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it winds its way to the back of the net.
The Flames' patience finally pays off. They stay with it, and they now have the lead in the back half of the second here, Cheryl.
Well, they're able to capitalize at the right time, James. It's about being opportunistic, but man, they have not been the better team. I mean, you can throw analytics out the window, because if you're looking at them, they should not be winning this game.
Picked up along the wall by Lindros. He looks deep to Dunn. Great read in the offensive zone by Morrissey. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Locks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Hyman stick handling in his own zone. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Dishes it to Ivan. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Grabbed along the boards by Foot. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Sends it down low. From point blank, makes the save with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Calgary's ahead 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Score!
Lanny McDonald scores on the breakaway.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And off the face-off, they take possession. And that's picked off by McDonald. Calgary's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Shutt. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
Hellebuck's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Fires it! Denies him with the save! Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Here's a short pass to Myers. And now it's to Provorov. And he serves it across to Murray. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And here's a shot. Hellebuck's going to hang on for a whistle. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Barzal. There's a firm collision. Trying to get it down the ice. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Scooped up along the wall by Myers. Slides the puck across to Johansson. And now it's over to Mikita. On the attack along the boards. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. From the neutral zone now. Simple glove save by Hellebuck. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. And loses possession after a solid hit. And he catches that one with the glove.
Hellebuck's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Calgary's won the face-off deep in their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves it to foot. Toronto's got just a few seconds left here with the puck. Drives to the paint.
Oh. That's not good.
Sometimes you can feel a momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. He's going to get this on and off of the stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. Really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
The Flames have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
This should give them a real jolt here, James, and they'll head into the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy, and they come out in the third flying.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Well, we got our icebreakers. Not the kind we were looking for. Now the Leafs are down a goal, looking to tie it up. Let's hope they can do it in the third.
Minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Charles, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Toronto's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know that there's some frustration when it comes to that, but the coaching staff will be telling, in particular, between the second and third intermission, just stick with the game plan, continue to be urgent, but be a little more aggressive around the net and get net front on every shot.
Lots of time left in this period. Calgary's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. Quick pass to Bertuzzi. The Leafs take it along the wing. Pass across to Hyman. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ginsel. Rocked him. Taken by foot. Toronto's got it along the wall. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Back to the point it goes. Quick pass across to Mikita. And now he angles it across to Barzal. Glove save, and the puck moves on. And he cuts up big again. Sends it in deep. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to Tremblay. The Leafs get a hold of it. From right out of midair, he bats it down. From the left side, takes it at center. Takes the shot. That's gloved by Hasek. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Calgary's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Leafs gain possession. McDonald's got the puck in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Hartman. Moves the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's 2-1. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. And he feeds it down to Chernak. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Chernak. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Shot! Glove save! Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Chernak. Works it across to Hartman. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Handles the pass. And that goes off the side of the frame. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Gets the puck in deep. The Flames have it now. Poked away in the offensive zone by Murray. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. And he makes the save. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Hasek's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
From the point, wide of the net. Quick pass over to Johansson. Fires it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Murray. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. And now he moves it to Tremblay. Takes a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Moves it quickly over to Aveline. And he takes the dish. Turned aside with a glove by Hasek. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Calgary's equipment staff will hurry after this one to pack the bags as the team opens up on the road for the next game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Passes out front.
There we go. Todd Bertuzzi.
An opportunity and delivers.
Tie game.
I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Toronto's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and this is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession, and you want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
Moves it to Barzal. The Flames in transition at center. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Toronto's in transition. Puts it in deep. Nelson's on the attack in the offensive zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Makita. Batted down out of midair. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Getzel's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Leafs have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pushes it across to McDonald. And that's intercepted by Ivan. Moves the puck over to Hartman. Great defensive effort with the stick. Slides it over to Myers.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
And a great save. Slides it across to Chernak. Puck dumped in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Taken along the wall by Taves. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Thunderous collision. Look at the end result. He's on his own bench.
Yeah, and this is tough to handle whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know why, James? It's because you weren't able to stand your ground, and now you're over the boards.
Scooped up along the wall by Hyman. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. The Leafs win the faceoff. Blast for the blue line. And that shot dies in traffic.
O'Reilly's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Quick pass to Chernak. That knocks him off the puck. Angles it over to Booth. With the stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
O'Reilly's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Toronto's won the draw. And he passes it up ahead to McGinn. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot! Comes up with the stop. Quick feed to Tremblay. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Launching it from the point! Big time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Into the offensive zone. Puts it on net, and he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Denies him! Loose puck battle along the boards. 29 seconds left. Just 25 seconds to go here. Comes up with the stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Well, there you go. 60 minutes has been played out and still no winners. So we go to sudden death overtime. Lock in, folks, because this should be electric. Stay with us.
Well, we got our tying goal. Now it's time to get it done in overtime. Just a reminder that overtime, point comes off the board. So it's 2 points for overtime win, 1 point for a shootout win.
O'Reilly's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Cross-ice pass to Lindros. Takes it into the slot, and he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. A critical draw here. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Denies him!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Bertuzzi's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Gave on a stick! Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Calgary's got the win off that draw. Handles the pass at center. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. A chance for the win, and he denies into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. A chance to end it right here. Dished on over to Shutt. He carries the puck up along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Chernak. Handles it along the blue line. The Flames have the puck along the line. Hammers one. Denies him with the save. Oh, and he backs it perfectly in the offensive end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Busted stick on the play. These equipment managers got big budgets now there, Cheryl.
Well, they got big budgets, but it doesn't seem like they last, does it, James? I mean, look at that one. It just ricochets and snaps him, too.
Crazy. Here's a short pass to Tremblay. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And that pass is redirected. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn. And still nothing decided after overtime. So we'll take it to a shootout next.
So got to take another point off the board. So we get 1 point for a shootout win, and the Leafs win streak is on the line.
Time for the shootout, and so many people will complain about it, but when it's time to actually let this thing unfold, there is not a single person I know.
There we go, Josh Morrissey.
What a shot to bury it!
Well, this is just an accurate, quick-release shot that beats the goaltender clean on the shootout, James.
Makita's ready to rock here in this shootout. Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that.
Makes the save.
This is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout.
My goodness, there was some hot sauce on that shot.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just burying it home.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Shot's got a chance to be all that and a bag of chips if he can finish it off the post. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
This game is still wide open as we head up, and he turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's trapped.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Well, he can really break it open with a goal here as we extend the shootout. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Reads it. Scores.
There we go, Vinny Danfus.
Well, this is going to be a tough one for the goaltender here. Thought he had a book on the shooter. Just gets a huge chunk of it, but unfortunately not enough, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Sable's got to come up with a goal here or it's all over. There it is! The save they needed to take it in the shootout. A seesaw affair, but they come away with the win. Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.
And the Leafs take it in the shootout, pushing their win streak up to 12 games as they outshoot Calgary 36-29, out-hit them 53-29, have more time to attack. Calgary has the better pass percentage, won the faceoffs 20-18, and Toronto got the only power play going 0 for 1. For the box scores for Toronto, you had McDonald, Bertuzzi with goals, Lindros, Burrows, and Hyman with assists. Hotchkiss made 27 saves on 29 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .931 save percentage. And for Calgary, and Vince Dunn with a goal and an assist, Matt Snaslin with a goal, Ingrafield, O'Reilly, and David Booth with assists. And Hellebuck made 34 saves on 36 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .944 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs record now improves to 12-0 for 33 points, and they still sit 5th place in the league. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs head back home to face the Pittsburgh Penguins.